What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Okay, is that a person or a group? I don't know. I'm gonna go with a person. I think it's a person. We'll go with an individual here. Let's go with that route. All right, making his debut on the channel tonight, we have TobyMac. Yes, indeed. How about that? TobyMac making his debut on the channel. It's weird. I hope that's an individual. Otherwise, I'm going to sound really stupid. Okay, this comes as a request from Ian Franks. Ian wanted to see me react to the song by TobyMac called 21 Years. Okay, have I heard of this song before? No, and I haven't even heard of this. Like I said, I hope it's an individual. I hope it's an artist. Hope it's not a band. I haven't heard of this guy before, as far as I know, so I don't think I've heard this song before either. However, there's always a chance I may have heard the song in passing, and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by TobyMac, okay? And the video has 7.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. TobyMac, 21 years. Cool. Wouldn't it be something if it turns out this is a group after all, and I'm going to look really stupid calling it a him and a he and not a them and a they? It's going to be really bad for me. I'm really hoping this is just a single guy. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Woke up cause the light poured in. Day 2, let the flood begin. Day 1 left me in my bed. I can barely remember it. Heart shattered in 1,000 ways. They tell me pain gonna come in waves. They tell me I'm gonna be okay. I'm still waiting for the first to break. Why would you give and then take him away? Suddenly in, could you not let it fade? What I would give for a couple of days. A couple of days. Is it just across the Jordan? Or a city in the stars? Are you singing with the angels? Are you happy where you are? Well, until this show is over and you run into my arms, God has you in heaven, but I have you in my heart. Sense of this.
Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that he's a single artist. Okay, solo artist. That's great. So I was right. Thank God. Otherwise, it would look really bad. So he's can't tell if he's pop or if he's hip hop. I'm not sure. Maybe a hybrid of both, possibly. I can't quite lock his style down. Hip hop for me is always a little tough because I know a lot of hip hop revolves around lyrics. Like it pretty much all revolves around lyrics. And I'm not a lyrics guy. I'm not. I never will be. I'm a musician first and foremost. So, I can tell you that the beat is sounding really good. The use of the voicings within the beat are really nice. It's got a good feel to it. The part, before he went into the quote-unquote chorus, he went into this like triplet feel with his delivery. That was nice. That was really nice. It was nice and even and well delivered. Sounded good. It was a nice breakup. Let's keep going for right now. Let's see what else I could possibly pull out of thin air on this.
I just can't make sense of this. Everything is so dissonant. Somebody said he was meant for this, but I'm just straight missing him. I wanna wake up to your life at 2, catch you when you steal my shoes, say good morning, afternoon, talk you through those Alex blues, listen to your latest beats, talk about what the lyrics mean, Venmo you another loan, see you do your second show. You say you would turn it around, thought that you had time to straighten it out, told me that you were my prodigal son, but this isn't home. Is it just across the Jordan, or a city in the stars? Are you singing with the angels? Are you happy where you are? Well, until this show is over and you run into my arms, God has you in heaven, but I have you in my heart.
Okay, that part we just heard right there, where he went up into that upper register, that was actually a nice surprise. I was not expecting that. Sounded pretty good, actually. I mean, obviously there's some auto-tune there. I know, I get that. But, you know, from a tonal standpoint, though, see, auto-tune won't fix tone. Auto-tune only fixes pitch. So that tone is coming from him directly, and it was a pretty good tone, actually. A tiny little bit of gravel in there, or maybe not even gravel, maybe just a little bit of rasp in there, but it was effective. It was very effective, and it didn't distort. It didn't make what he was saying, or what he was singing in this case, sound bad. It didn't destroy the note. It just added. It just accented. Really nicely done. Adding some more layers into this at this point, which is nice for, you know, as far as, you know, notation and layers as far as tracks go, meaning adding on like more layers, you know, from a instrumental standpoint, or maybe not even instrumental, but just sound standpoint. Just filling out the sound and making it grow and grow and grow, along with the use of dynamics, make the song grow, which is really nice. So, let's finish this out and we'll talk about it.
Did you wrap him up inside your arms and let him know that he's home? Did he see you from a long way off, running to him with a father's heart? Did you wrap him up inside your arms and let him know that he's home?
Oh, like
Is it just across the Jordan, or a city in the stars? Are you grown. 21 years, what a beautiful loan. 21 years, I loved everyone. Thank you, Lord, for my beautiful son.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was solid. I mean, I didn't hear anything that stuck out as being bad. So, yeah, we'll talk about it in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was TobyMac with 21 Years. This was a request from Ian Franks. Before I give my score here, there are two things I need to say. Okay, number one, me grading and evaluating hip-hop is really difficult. And the reason for that is so much about hip-hop revolves around lyrics. And I am not a lyrics guy. I have said this time and time and time and time and time again. I am not a lyrics guy. I do not do well with lyrics. I do not handle lyrics. I do not understand lyrics. I don't try to sit there and comprehend lyrics. It's not my strong suit. My strong suit is music, the actual music, chordal and evaluations, theory, songwriting, keys changes, time changes, tempo changes, stuff like that. That I'm good with, okay? I am perfectly good with that. When it comes to lyrics, I am not very good at this. I think I've written a total, in all of my years in music, I have written a grand total of about, I think, 16 songs where I did lyrics. And I personally am not the biggest fan of any of them. I don't think any of my songs are really all that great. But I've had people tell me some of my songs, the lyrics are really good. And I'm like, well, that's great, but that's not my focus. My focus is on the instrumentation. My focus is on the music. So that's my strengths. That's what I play to. I play to my strengths. So me doing hip-hop is always a real tricky thing because I don't do the lyrics. I focus completely on everything else. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, before I give my score, I would like everybody to go down below into the scoring chart. And I want everybody to take a look down there, okay? Take a look at the scoring chart. Look at all the numbers. And I want you to read what each number means, okay? So 9 is awesome, outstanding, amazing, okay? 8 is great. I want everybody to remember that one for the rest of your life. 8 equals great. Anything that's in the 8 point anythings is great. 7s are really good. 6s are pretty good. 5s are okay. After 5, when you go under 5, that's where things start to get not that good, pretty bad, really bad, horrible, god-awful, a travesty, a tragedy, you know, an affront against nature. You know, if it's under 5, it's bad, okay? Playing it simple. If it's above a 5, that means it's not bad, okay? I need everybody to remember that when I give this score. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 6.6. Yep, 6.6. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Remember, lyrics mean nothing to me. I don't deal with lyrics. It's not my strong suit. It's not what I do. It's not my thing. So if you're going to ask me to look at the lyrics, I'm going to tell you to go jump off a cliff because I don't understand lyrics. It's not my thing. So I am only basically crediting this on the music. And let's be honest, the music in this was pretty good. Okay, it was pretty good. I've heard worse beats created. Trust me, I have. I've also heard beats that have blown this out of the water. So, I mean, if I'm being honest here, this was not the best beat I've ever heard. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It had a good beat to it, like the percussion part. It was nice. Well constructed, well paced. The voicings, creating the chordal structure, really nice, along with the piano. Good layering there, good mixing there. Great patchwork, coming up with a good piano type sound. And more importantly, finding the right choral voices behind it. That's even tougher. Trust me, that's way harder than finding the right piano part. The rest of the layers, it was kind of hard to distinguish. I think I heard bass. I think I did. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I heard bass on there. Kind of in the background, kind of helping to fill out the bottom end and fill out the sound a little bit. It was nice. It was good. I think what impressed me the most about this was the use of dynamics. There were a lot of places where it would grow, it would grow, it would grow, and just as it was about to hit the apex, everything dropped out except piano. And piano would hit and then very rapidly decrescendo. Like, boom! Like that quick. Which was nice. It's a nice effect. It's a really easy effect to accomplish without requiring a whole lot of engineering behind it. It was really simple and really easy to do, but like I've always said, simple can be effective. No, I mean, the overall feel of the song felt really good. It had a nice flow to it. It had, like I said, the choral structure, everything made sense. The instrumentation was well done. It was a pretty good job overall. Like I said, I know most of hip-hop revolves around lyrics. I don't do lyrics. I do the music, and the music was pretty good. So that's why it's getting the 6.6. Now, is a 6.6 a bad score? No, it's not. Take a look down below. I know a lot of people going, a 6.6? Isn't that a D? Guys, we're not in school. This isn't school. Where they grade on a scale of 50% and higher. No, I go all the way across the scale. A 50% would be like a C, you know? So before everybody panics and goes, a 6.6 is a D. No, it's not. It's not a D, okay? 6.6 would be the equivalent of about a C+, roughly. A C+, yeah, C+, somewhere in there. Yeah, C+ sounds about right, actually. So it wasn't bad. A 6.6 is a pretty good score. If you're not sure, like I said, take a look down below my scoring chart. You will find 6.0 to 6.9. That's the grading scale, right? What does that say? Really? It says pretty good, right? It says pretty good. This is a 6.6. It's like right in the middle of pretty good. So it's not a bad score. So before everybody starts jumping at me and saying, you gave them a bad score. No, I didn't. I gave them a pretty good score. So anybody in the comments right now, anybody in the comments that says you gave them a bad score, to you, I only have this to say, follow directions, please. Before you make a fool of yourself, follow directions. Look down the scoring chart like I told you to do. You will see a 6.6 is actually a pretty good score. It is not a bad score. Bad scores would be down in the 2s and 1s, okay? So please don't tell me I gave them a bad score. I gave them a pretty good score, all right? 6.6, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.